Hi, my name is Ed and I'm with PIY and we're going to teach you how to make a cheese pizza. We got the pizza peel ready with our parchment paper with the lines in there to know how far we have to stretch the pizza. Now we're using a cutting board. We're going to put about, not too much oil, maybe about like 1 or 2 teaspoons. We're going to take the dough out, be very careful, try to keep the same shape. Place it carefully there. We're going to put flour on top so our hands don't stick to it. Not too much, we're just going to rub it in. Try not to make too much of a mess. And then we're going to use these 3 fingers, and then we're going to start at 12 o'clock, come down to 6, then we're just going to turn it. It doesn't have to be 90 or 180 every time. You just keep working it and you'll get them all the same depth. So that's the goal, is to use these 3 fingers, just keep going around until we get it all the same depth and it looks like a circle. As long as we keep following the same pattern, it'll work its way out. Okay, so once it gets to a certain size, then we can start going around and around. It was just too hard to do backhand when it's really small. Now we pretty much got a circle here in the same depth everywhere, and that was the goal. Now we're going to make the crust. So the goal is to create a little indentation there. Now it's not to smash it like that. That would be wrong. We're looking to just press it, just press the dough like that. And then the same thing, you can turn it. Keep working around. We just keep working it, creating that crust. Now at this point we can try to make it even. Nice circle, all the same depth. Now we're going to pick it up and finish stretching it. Alright, so now we got that stretched out. We're going to give it one last dusting. Not too much, just enough to keep it from sticking to our hands. And we're going to work on the flour side, not the oil side. And then to pick it up, we're going to turn it onto our hand like that. We're going to lift it up, put the other hand underneath, and what we're going to use is our knuckles, just like that. No fingers. Fingers will make holes. Okay. So all we do is grab from opposite ends. Just use gravity. Now, if you can also toss it up a little bit and move to the next position. Or if it's easier, just kind of work your hands around. So do that about 3 or 4 times, and then you'll see it's nice and translucent all the way around with a nice thick crust, and that should be good enough. In order to put it on the peel, place it like that. Put it up here. Now it's probably going to be too big. If it's so, you just kind of drape it a little bit. You got to pick it up. Get air underneath it, and then it'll shrink for you. And now we're going to do the sauce and the cheese. Okay, so we're going to put the sauce on the top, and then in order to do this, we're going to hold this like a pencil. We're going to go right in the middle, and then we're just going to do circles. Bigger, keep doing bigger, bigger, bigger. Pushing out the sauce evenly. Now, as you get towards the end, then you can go a little bit slower. Just work its way to the edge, and we're going about a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch to the end. It's pretty close. I personally like to fill in all the white spots, so I just kind of rub it over to clean it up. There we go. Now if you get the cheese and you get it in a bag, you can put it in a bowl to make it easier to grab out of, or you can use the dough container. That's going to be empty now. So when you put it on cheese, kind of work the edges. And everything that's out here with the red, the cheese will go interior. So you got to make sure you bring it out as far as you can. So you can use your fingers just to spread it out all the way to the edge. Break up any clumps you got.